What's up, YouTube? Cameron Chris back again with another
Ooh.
Charleston White. This one
wow.
is Martin Luther King's dream ruined black people, and Democrats reprogram kids today.
It's almost Martin Luther King's birthday.
So I don't know. I saw it, so I want to see what he was talking about.
Okay.
Let's check it out.
All right.
Barbecue. I went to selling every goddamn thing. Knock off purses. Nah, homie. So every day you have to wake up and have something to sell. Every day you got to wake up and have something to sell. Why not find out what your people like and sell something to your people? Everybody else here.
Yeah, that's true.
Ain't nowhere in the world. I done been all around America. Every city, every hood, it's a Chinese, Asian person frying fish and cooking chicken for. Who got a better battle than a black person making frying chicken and fish?
Who got a better
How
battle?
the f*** are we eating chicken and fish from other mother good as we cook? How the f*** we waking up every day going to everybody else restaurant eating from their taste buds, and we got our own taste buds?
That's true.
That's that Dr. King. One man changed that, homie. That was one man's dream. That was one man's dream, to go hold hand with white people, to be able to sit at them folk counter and drink coffee from their coffee machine. That was one man's dream.
Why do you think that black people bought into that?
Well, they didn't. The youth followed that dream. The elders rejected. Go watch the movie The Butler. Go back and you got to look behind the scenes and then go back and watch the movie The Butler. People mad them up. They son for to go down south and involve themselves in that revolutionary. And it was with Dr. King. It wasn't with the Black Panthers. It was a big pushback, homie. Black people didn't like Dr. King at first.
No, they. Nah, I know that.
The elders, the youth bought into it. Why do you think so many young people was joining in on them lunch counter marches, getting their kicked, beat upside the head, just to be able to sit at a white man's table? Man, get y'all out of there before you get your eye put out. Let's go back and sit at Muddy Hill spot.
Get your eye put
Now
out.
we can't find no Muddy Hill spots nowhere no more. But we all like to go eat his steak.
Yeah.
Man, our elders live into the 80s and the 90s and the 100s eating pork. They didn't eat beef.
That is true.
They didn't eat beef, homie. Our elders didn't eat beef.
You know, I see a lot of these guys, and I see they done been to wars.
On dope.
They done seen and done everything. And these dudes is living to like 90, 100 years old.
Man, my grandmother come through the heroin era, homie. My grandma was a prominent woman who eventually ended up falling, victim to the heroin era.
Yeah.
Man, my grandmama hooked on heroin for 40 years.
40 years?
Damn.
My grandmama almost 90. Healthy, driving, living by herself, going, nah, homie. Vibrant.
Vibrant.
What the f they putting in the food?
Well, they didn't have processed food.
That's what it is.
They sat in a house that was hot and they sweated. We don't sweat no more. Best way to clean and rid your body of toxins, homie, is sweating. Why you think everybody with good sense go to a sauna? We stay in the AC. At some point throughout their day, once or twice, 3 times a week, they go into a sauna and sweating. They exercising, sweating. That's the secret. The niggas used to eat slop, but they worked all day in the sun, sweating, sunlight, sweating. When they stopped being slaves, they sat in them old houses fanning themselves with their dresses up, sweating. They was always sweating. We don't sweat no more. We like the white boy in the cave with all the diseases. In the dark, cool, no sunlight. That was him when he had all the diseases. Eating the red meat that bleed. Running from the sun. Black people are the only people that run from the sun, homie. Man, it's too hot out there. I ain't going out there until that sun go down. It's the source of life and energy. That's your vitamin D.
We don't believe in being in water.
We sun people, homie. Why we running from what we are?
We don't believe in none of that.
So we done reversed it, and he done reversed it. He, us, he, what we used to be, we, he, what he. You see, we done reversed.
And not just white people, everybody. But let's just use white people, for example. They love the pool. They love
They
the
love the
ocean.
tan. They love to get
the
that
tan.
sun.
They love getting darker. We trying to get lighter. They trying to get darker.
We run from the sun. It's too hot after all. Man, they go jogging and they sweat.
Yeah.
We think they nasty, man. Those sweaty white boys. We think sweating is nasty.
How did that happen?
Going to school with white people. Want to be white. We want to be European, homie. That's why we watch so many European brands.
Yeah. And we got European beauty standards.
You got right, we do.
Oh.
Yeah, we want to be European.
And the European, they want to be like
They
us.
trying to get. Yeah, they trying to get nigga.
It's an irreversible.
I'm confused.
Well,
I don't
just
think
like
it's reversible. See?
What you said?
Because he just said that black people want to be like white people, right? But he also just said the white people, they do sweat, they do exercise, they do get in the water, they do. But he said black people don't want to. Do we want to be like them, or we don't want to be like them? Because he just said the white people do everything.
He just said the roles was reversed. We
Okay.
used to be out in the sun all day, and now other people want to tan and get out in the sun.
Mm-hmm.
And he basically just saying we need to get back to what we used to do
We need to get back
and
to
live
being,
longer. You know,
Right. I get
even
I get
though
that.
I think we
know
live
that.
longer today than we used to, but
I get that whole thing. Yeah, you get out there, you swear. Everybody say get out there.
Yeah,
The
but
sun,
we-
the sun is good for
we
you.
do see all these older people who eat bad and do all. Well, we thought they eat bad, but they eat everything and they live longer. Because they, like you said, that processed foods, I think, is the difference.
All right, I'm just making sure I'm hearing them right. Because
Oh,
like
yeah.
you were just saying that white people are the ones out here tanning
He
and
said
wanting
we
to be
just they
black.
said we need to get back to how we
We
used
need
to
to
be.
do right.
Get back out in that sun, get that vitamin D.
Oh well, I agree with that.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
Well, it's just
It's okay. Let me rephrase that.
Man,
It's
let me-
not reversible.
What did he say?
It's an irreversible. It's
well,
I don't
just
think it's
like
reversible,
it's just,
see?
well, it's just
it's okay. Let me rephrase that. It's not reversible with people that's already been aged past a certain threshold.
yeah.
It gotta start.
We gotta do this. We gotta have the same concept as these mass marketing media outlets who invade children's minds. There used to be a standard in a code of ethics in marketing that, hey, on Saturday morning we're not doing no marketing while cartoons was on.
Yeah.
Nothing was marketed to kids in this country for a long time.
Yeah.
Now you have homoequality
Toys.
in children's cartoons,
And
right?
everything,
And
bro.
everything, but it's gotten so it's in children's cartoon, right? So we've opened their awareness to this, right?
Yep.
Now media is targeting children's phones,
Yeah,
right?
they
So
are.
they're manipulating the system now. We got to be just as vicious. We got to have curriculums and programs, homie, where we got to quit saying they too young for this. Because the world is not saying they too young to know about sex. The world is not saying they too young to know about drugs. At one point in time, the world was saying that little mother ain't too young to pick cotton. Put his out there. And if he don't meet his quota, I'm whooping his too. You be a time when 5-year-old babies got to get their work. School.
So how do we become so civilized?
Well, we gotta come uncivil. I don't know how we became so civilized.
We comfortable.
Very comfortable.
Everything is nice. Everything
Well,
is given to us now.
And
Wasn't that part of the agenda though? As far as
Yeah, it
like
was.
tethering people to the government and making people lazy and not forcing them to do anything outside of that, which then
that was the Southern strategy. That was Nixon them.
Yeah.
You know, that was the flip of the parties. That's why you hear people say, well, the Republican parties, they switched. It was a Democratic strategy that made it appear as if they switched.
Yeah.
Now, some jumped ship. But, man, that was a Democratic strategy, homie. The Southern strategy during Nixon's era that this switched. Dr. King wasn't a Republican, but he pushed a lot of what the Republicans were saying because the Republicans, up until this day, homie, are responsible for 100% of civil rights legislation in this country. 100%. That's not talked about.
And what you think about that?
I don't know. He said a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
He made some
that was
points.
a good one. I agree with most of that for sure.
He made some good points. That's why I had to stop and make sure I was getting it right on what he was saying about. So he was saying black people need to be like, white people want to be like the old black people, and black people want to be like the old white people.
No, but that's been since the beginning of everything. They were saying that, other races just want to be the black culture, and black people trying to run away from all that. Mm-hmm. Basically, is what he said.
That's what he said. That's what he said, and that we need to.
Yeah, but
I mean, he made some good points. I ain't mad at nothing he said. I ain't never mad at nothing he said, because he everybody got their opinion. They feel like they feel. They say what they say. So, I mean, I don't know.
That was a good one. I like that
good
one. He was saying true stuff.
Yeah, he didn't sound just like, oh, this Charles White just saying,
like he used to be saying some crazy stuff.
Yeah, just being crazy.
No, that was a good.
He made some good. He actually did make some good points.
Yeah.
Some stuff to make you just think, like, man, that.
Right. Yeah,
man,
we
I
do.
think about
We do
that.
need to do that.
Yeah.
I do see that.
Right. Yeah. I mean, the whole kids thing being too, like he said, he used to get out that 5 and pick up I don't know. I mean, that part with the kids stuff, I don't know. I don't know. But he made a lot of good points. Made me think.
Yeah.
And listen. I was actually listening to him. So that was a good Charleston White. I mean, I can't.
Yeah. That's a good one.
I ain't mad about none of that.
Thank y'all for watching.
Thank y'all.
Y'all like the video.
See y'all,
Subscribe,
Charleston
please.
White.